Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube universe, what is going on with you on this Monday morning? It is Monday, May 13th, 2024, roughly 8:30 p.m. California time. I am, of course, your always gracious host, Fallon from GoNootropics.com. Coming at you with the coffee. Cheers. Once again, thank you all for coming through, checking this video out. It is a Monday morning, baby. And, you know, I quit my job, so I'm not clocking into work. I did tell my boss, and as many of you know, I quit the Kratom. I quit my job. I put in the 30-day notice here in the rat box. Me and Christine will be leaving at the end of the month to do a cross-country trip across the United States. If you haven't heard, this has all been set into motion. So today is Monday. I did tell my boss I'd kind of work for him up to the end of the month. So I'm working kind of sparsely here and there. He is doing everything he can to get me to stay. Once again, offering me more money. I've been working this job for years, man. At kind of low wages. At low wages. Kind of renting out this California rat box. And you know, a lot of you guys know the program. It's like you pay your rent and you pay your utilities and bills and all that. And what do you have? Maybe you got, if you're lucky, you have like a few $100 left over when it's all said and done. And it's like, for what? You know, so it's like the numbers just aren't adding up. I quit the Kratom. The gears started turning, baby, and it's just time for a new life. It's time. So this is the exodus out of California. This is the exodus away from the Kratom and towards the new beginnings, right? Towards the new beginnings. So, yeah, this is, you know, and you do ask yourself, is this the right move here, baby? You know, every person I tell, I'm like, hey, you know, I've put in the 30-day notice. I'm leaving California. You know, I know a bunch of people here, and I'm having to tell them that, look, I'm not sticking around anymore. So you're gonna have to, you know, some people you just say goodbye. Other people, they depend on you, and so they've got to go find somebody else to do whatever you were doing. And so you say your goodbyes, and this is when you realize that most people are going to be very negative about your plans. You know, it's been like the lower the spirits, it's like the more negative they're going to be towards what you're going to do. So when you tell somebody that you're going to cross the country on a bicycle, to the average person, that sounds crazy. It does sound crazy. As I say it back to myself, sometimes I sit here and think, you know, is this the right move at this point? Is this the right decision? Is this a good thing to be doing? You know, you start getting conservative and you become risk averse in your older years. And as I say it, I'm like, this does sound crazy, but it's just like quitting Kratom. It's day by day, baby. You don't cross the country in one fell swoop. You don't cross the country in a single day. You don't quit Kratom in a single day. It's like you take it day by day. This is 2 months, no Kratom. And it took me day by day to get here. And it was filled with obstacles, and it was filled with, to get to this point, 2 months, no Kratom. It was, I had to go through the fire to get here. It wasn't just, you just do it on day number one and then it's over. You take it day by day, and it's hard. And you face obstacles and you face challenges and all these things. But you just find out that if you zoom out, it's always going to sound worse than it is. If you zoom out too much and you see, man, you look at the 3,000 miles that you have to cover. You look at, all the obstacles, and you look at how long it's going to take. And, coming off Kratom, it's going to take months maybe to fully recover. And if you look at it like that, it's like you're looking at the whole elephant, when really you need to zoom in and just focus on the things that you do day by day. How do you eat an elephant? You've heard the saying before, 1 bite at a time. How do you cross the country on a bicycle? 1 mile at a time. How do you quit Kratom? 1 day at a time, baby. 1 day at a time. And that's just the ticket. It's the ticket. You can't look at the big picture. You have to take it day by day, or else it's just going to consume you. If you have like a big goal you're trying to tackle, or something you want to accomplish, you can't zoom out and look at the big picture. You got to look at all the small steps and focus on the small steps that just progress you slowly but surely over the sands of time. And eventually you just look back over the landscape and you look at how far you've come, and you develop this totally different perspective, where before it looked like this big gargantuan journey, this big gargantuan process, now has become something that you look back on and say, you know what, that was actually easier than I thought it was going to be. That was easier. It's easier when you break it down into chunks. When you break it down and say, you know what, just mile by mile, baby, just pedal stroke by pedal stroke, day by day. You quit the Kratom day by day. You deal with tomorrow's challenges tomorrow. You deal with today's challenges today. And you just do that until you look in the rearview mirror and the Kraken is so far back that it becomes an invisible speck. And I've said it before, that's the power of the rearview mirror. When you progress and you take those steps, and the power of the mirror is looking back to see how far you've come. So, we're 2 months. We're 2 months no Kratom, making these kind of, what look to be wild decisions, crossing the country on a bicycle. But when you break it down and you look at things from a day by day, mile by mile basis, it's just you deal with what's in front of you. You don't deal with what's down the road, 5, 10, 20 miles down the road. Those problems will come soon enough. You just got to deal with the road that's immediately beneath your feet. That's the road that's immediately beneath the tires. And that's just how you do it. That's how you do anything, and you just power through, right? You just power through. So we're here cruising, baby. We're getting ready to move out of this place. I've been taking all the crappy IKEA furniture and basically smashing it up, throwing it in the dumpster, giving away a lot of the stuff that I own here, which isn't much, but, cleaning house and getting all this stuff out of here. And soon enough, we're going to be out there, baby, on the streets, on the bikes. We got the sleeping bags, the bike racks, the tent, all the gear we need, the bicycle computer, the GPS, the maps. I'm a long-time cyclist. I've been homeless before, so has Christine. So in some ways, this isn't going to be like a first rodeo. I kind of know what to expect out there from cycling so many years of just cycling. Never done a trip like this. So there will be challenges, but once again, you resolve those challenges and those problems once they come, and it's just one foot in front of the other. It's how you quit Kratom. It's how you do anything. It's just one foot in front of the other. Don't make the thing so big in your heads. Stop looking at the whole map. You just got to zoom in to the part of the map where you are and solve those challenges at that thumbtack, right? You stick the thumbtack on the map. That's where you are. And you zoom in on that thumbtack and you solve the challenges that are there, not the challenges that are all the way across. So that is the video of the day, ladies and gentlemen. This will be one of the last videos that I upload here in this studio. I don't know what the future of the videos is going to look like. I'm bringing the camera, but I don't know how the videos are going to look, what we're going to be talking about. I'm going to do my best to document a lot of the journey. You know, the videos are really, they're really going to be changing up here pretty soon. I mean, you could be looking at a totally different type of channel here pretty soon. I don't know if I'll make a secondary channel or just put videos up here. I don't know. But, you know, I've always done my best to upload videos no matter what I'm doing, where I'm at. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep the train rolling. I hope you guys stick along for the journey. And once again, Fallon, GoNootropics.com. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And I will see you very soon. Peace.